there was probably more performance in the car. So I'm confident that we'll be back to our level here in Barcelona.
Hey everyone! Today we're diving deep into the latest updates Ferrari has brought to the SF24, which were fast-tracked and introduced at the Spanish Grand Prix. Ferrari decided not to wait for Silverstone and brought a series of improvements to Barcelona, sparking a lot of excitement and curiosity. I'll explain why these updates are so important, what changes have been made to the car, and how this could impact the performance of our favorite drivers, Sainz and Lecler. Stick with me for a complete analysis and, of course, some opinions on what this means for Ferrari in the upcoming races. Ferrari doesn't usually make drastic changes without a good reason, and fast-tracking the updates planned for Silverstone to the Spanish GP was a strategic move. So, why did Ferrari decide to push these modifications forward to the Spanish GP? Well, the Barcelona circuit is known for being a great place to test cars due to its varied characteristics, including fast and slow corners, as well as long straights. This allows for a more comprehensive analysis of the car's performance. Additionally, the Maranello team was in a real race against time to ensure these updates were ready, hoping to gain a competitive edge before their rivals. Jacques Clear, a Ferrari engineer, explained that bringing the updates to Barcelona would help the team make a more detailed and accurate assessment of the changes. This is because they have a lot of experience on the Montmeló circuit, making it easier to compare the car's performance with and without the new parts. Another motivation was the close performance gap between the teams. If Ferrari could implement these improvements before their competitors, they could gain an important advantage, even if only for one race. And in a championship as competitive as Formula One, any advantage can be decisive. Now let's delve into the technical specifications of the updates Ferrari brought to the SF24. As mentioned earlier, there were 6 main updates, and the focus here is to understand what exactly was modified and how this can affect the car's performance. One of the most significant changes was the introduction of 3 new floors for the car. These new components arrived just in time for the Spanish GP, with the last one being delivered on Friday morning. The main idea behind these modifications is to make the car more benign and easier to drive, which can make a huge difference in terms of consistency and control on the tracks. In addition to the new floors, Ferrari also implemented changes to the car's sidepods. These alterations are an adaptation to the dynamic demands of the new floor, allowing for a more efficient airflow and consequently improving the car's aerodynamics. Jacques Clear highlighted that these new sidepods are an even more extreme version of those used in Imola, with a special focus on areas such as the floor edge and the section in front of the rear tires. The goal of these updates is to increase downforce and aerodynamic efficiency. More downforce means the car can grip the track better, especially in fast corners, while aerodynamic efficiency helps reduce drag, allowing for higher speeds on the straights. These changes are not reactive to specific problems identified in previous races, but rather a planned evolution developed in parallel with the Imola package. This demonstrates Ferrari's commitment to continuously improving the SF24, always looking to optimize every detail to gain an edge over competitors. With the new updates implemented, there was a lot of curiosity to see how Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc would adapt and what the initial results of the comparative tests would be. In the first free practice, FP1, Ferrari adopted a strategic approach. Sainz tested the new surface while Leclerc used the previous specification. This strategy was crucial for making direct comparisons and understanding the impact of the new parts. Sainz, driving with the updates, provided valuable feedback on the car's behavior. He highlighted that although the changes are not huge, the feeling of greater stability and grip in the corners was noticeable. This is especially important on a circuit like Barcelona, where the combination of fast and slow corners tests the car's ability to maintain traction and balance. Leclerc, on the other hand, using the previous specification, allowed the team to compare data under similar conditions. This is essential because in a racing environment, many variables can affect performance, from track temperature to tire conditions. By comparing lap times and the car's behavior in different parts of the circuit, Ferrari was able to get a clearer picture of the new update's effectiveness. The test results showed that the updates provided an incremental improvement in the SF24's performance. While not a complete transformation, these improvements are crucial for building a more competitive car throughout the season. Sainz and Lecler were pleased with the changes, noting that the car feels easier to drive and responds better in corners, which can make a significant difference in future races. Fast-tracking the updates for the Spanish GP wasn't just a strategic decision in terms of performance, but also a major logistical challenge for Ferrari. Ensuring that all new parts were ready and available on time required a significant effort from the Maranello team. The production of the new parts, especially the 3 new floors, was accelerated to meet the tight schedule. The arrival of the last floor on Friday morning before the race weekend illustrates the precision and efficiency required for this operation. Ferrari had to ensure there were no concerns about spare parts, which is crucial in a sport where every detail counts. Jacques Clear, Ferrari's engineer, mentioned that despite the enormous production effort, the team managed to bring all the updates on time. This effort was rewarded with the ability to test the new parts in a real racing environment, something that simulators and wind tunnel tests cannot fully replicate. Moreover, the logistics involved in transporting and installing the new parts is a complex operation. Ferrari's engineering and logistics team worked tirelessly to ensure everything was in place, allowing the drivers to focus on performance and feedback during the tests. This level of organization and dedication highlights the importance of the updates for Ferrari. Fast-tracking the improvements not only aims to gain an immediate competitive advantage, but also to optimize the car for future events. This effective production and logistics strategy demonstrates how Ferrari is committed to continuously improving the SF24, despite the challenges that may arise. So, folks, will Ferrari surprise us in the upcoming races with these new updates? Fast-tracking the improvements for the Spanish GP shows that the team is all in, looking to gain every millisecond of advantage. Sainz and Lecler are already feeling the difference, and with more tweaks, Ferrari could really become a force to be reckoned with on the tracks. But, in the world of Formula One, nothing is guaranteed. The next few races will be the true test for the SF24, and I'm excited to see if these improvements will translate into wins and podiums. Ferrari is playing all its cards, and only time will tell if this bet will pay off. Stay tuned because this season promises a lot of thrills and surprises. That's it for today, folks. Don't forget to leave in the comments what you think of these updates and what your expectations are for Ferrari in the upcoming races. See you next time.